But check this out. 4th house. Now, this is in your comfort zone. So for the most part, if you've been playing good seeds or you a good spirit, right now you're going to manifest circumstances where you in your comfort zone. It ain't going to be no reason for you to be out of your comfort zone. You ain't going to have to get out of it. Because you have already been leading up and manifesting and riding the current to now. So you already prepared. So you ain't going to have no people, places, and things in your life that force you into doing the motherfucker, shout to Lissy Darko, fuck a bitch. Yeah, fuck a bitch. Yeah. You ain't gonna have nobody in your motherfucking life that's forcing you to express some private feelings because you don't think they get something. So this is the only way shit gonna be rectified. You ain't gonna be in that kind of energy. You ain't gonna be in no energies of manifesting people, places, and things that you have to kick out of your life because they make you uncomfortable in some way, shape, or form. Or they keep creating domestic issues. If you've been riding the motherfucking wave, you have already been in a circumstance where right now you already gonna be secure in that area. If you've been motherfucking riding the wave and been planting good seeds and been a good spirit. You know what I'm saying? This is what they talk about actually living the motherfucking wisdom and the knowledge. This is how you live the wisdom and the knowledge. Based upon how you could percentage level put things into your life. You know what I'm saying? And everything is based upon a percentage level. That's what's living in it. So it don't matter what the fuck you doing in your motherfucking life. That's how we correlate if a motherfucker is living what they about. When a motherfucker is not who they are behind closed doors, but they're trying to use dark magic to perceive themselves in a certain way, that's when things don't work for motherfuckers and shit like that. So it don't matter how much sense a motherfucker make, it won't get reacted and responded to. That's like you being around somebody who too conceited. They can make all the sense in the world, but you ain't gonna give them the satisfaction that you're listening because you know that ain't gonna do nothing but boost their motherfucking ego. So for the most part, you have to understand spirituality before you get lost into this realm of reality. It's so easy to get lost into this realm of reality if you're especially if you're psychologically fucked up. You see what I'm saying? Keep that in mind. That's another video. But getting into 4th house, comfort zone. Soft spots is getting reached if you got this motherfucking transit coming into your motherfucking 4th house. So you either gonna have to tap into somebody else's soft spot, or you gonna be open for your motherfucking soft spot to get smacked and smacked around, and your little spirit have to move around in different other waters and redirect itself or separate itself from people in order to feel comfortable again. So be careful of that when you got this transit in your 4th house. Because if you've been planting bad seeds and you're a negative spirit, this is going to be your privacy being invaded. And it's going to be a give and take. You're going to be the one invading people's privacy, or your privacy going to be invaded. But if you've been planting good seeds, you're going to be finding ways of being in your comfort zone. Pardon me. You're going to find good ways to be in your motherfucking comfort zone. Without having to cut nobody off, without having to create no domestic issue, or without having to forcefully assert yourself into an area just for you can feel that privacy energy. It's gonna be able to be played out well. People already know to give you your space because of what you've been doing. If you've been planting good seeds, people already know that the domestic issues already got rectified. See what I'm saying? Due to the fact that when the moon was in Libra. See what I'm saying? Not when the motherfucker yeah, when the moon was in goddamn Libra. You know what I'm saying? Moon relationships already got rectified. Like, if you've been riding the wave, you ain't got no problems right now. So you ain't got to jump into no energies where you experience the motherfucking full moon. Now, 5th house. If you got this transit in your motherfucking 5th house right now, if you've been planting good seeds, positive seeds and shit like that, right now you're going to experience way more time than ever before to be able to take time on your creativity. You're going to be able to manifest more scenarios where you're able to take more time in your creativity. You may have been living a life where you got a bunch of creative endeavors, but you can never pay full time to it because it's always a person, place, or thing that's taking you off course. But due to the fact that this full moon is getting ready to transit your 5th house, and if you've been playing good seeds or you're a good spirit and you've been riding the wave, you automatically by default gonna manifest time to be able to be put on your motherfucking creative endeavors. So keep that in mind also. And other people going to be able to react and respond to it in an extreme way. In a way they're going to be like, damn, I didn't know you was working on this. Damn, I didn't know you was that creative in that. Like that kind of energy. Now, like where people didn't know that you actually could do that shit because you was holding it down until it was time for it to come up. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you a bad spirit, or you've been planting bad seeds and things of that nature, or your old negative ass spirit is creating a bunch of negative ass bad waters and influences and shit like that, and thought processes and clouds and clouding other people's judgments about shit, then for the most part, you're gonna manifest your time being put elsewhere. AKA, you might be you might have put yourself into a situation where you're responsible for other people. So all your time is going to have to go towards that instead of your own creative endeavors with this alignment. Or you might be in a circumstance or a situation where you place yourself into a situation where not only is your creativity is going to have to be put on the back burner, not only is your motherfucker, the way you express yourself is going to be seen as negative to others, but the things that you're going to have to entertain at the moment is shit that you don't want to entertain. You're going to have to entertain other people you down. You're going to have to entertain other people pointing out where your creativity ain't that creative at. And you have to entertain having to go back to the drawing board and shit like that. So you don't want to be no negative ass spirit that's on the center stage for no reason. You're on the center stage for all the wrong reasons. See what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you are able to not be on stage right now and you're able to take this time to retract. Because due to the fact of this being the 5th house, but you having motherfucking Taurus here anyway is already a fucked up scenario. You got a square sign in a house that it doesn't like to be in. So that Taurus constellation doesn't like to be in the motherfucker in this house. It doesn't like to be in this motherfucker 5th house. So keep that in mind also with this energy. Because it's squared. You know what I'm saying? It likes to be in the 2nd house. Even the Taurus constellation also, it likes to be in the 2nd house. It likes to be in the 6th house. It likes to be in the 10th house. You know what I'm saying? But it damn sure don't like to be in this motherfucker house, which is the 5th house. So you're going to have to learn how to get more practical and rational when it comes to the way expressing yourself. And that's already frustrating. Because expression doesn't take logic, doesn't take practicality. It just take a person expressing themselves whether the hell motherfuckers like it or not. But with Taurus here, and especially in a full moon, you have to think of these things before you fully express. Keep that in mind. Make sure it makes sense. Make sure you practicalize these things. Bring these things down to earth. Otherwise, you will never be seen right with a Taurus energy here being in the 5th house. Now, 6th house. If you have planted good seeds,